Hi, Dr. Georgianu here from Montreal, and we have Dr. Nima all the way from Pacific Coast, Vancouver.
Yes.
Dr. Nima, we're hosting a seminar on stress, on anxiety and depression. Now, one question many people have that are suffering from anxiety, from depression, is they ask me, Dr. George, is there something I can do? When the anxiety comes up, when the stress comes up, and I start to panic, my whole body goes numb, and I feel I have to sit down, and you're not there next to me.
Yeah.
What can I do? Is there something you can give me to tell me
Yeah.
that I can use to bring all that down and
You're talking
bring
about
me
a
back?
you're talking about a panic attack right there, and
Yeah,
it's becoming more common. It's
yeah,
absolutely a pandemic. In
yeah.
fact, I want at the end to have a link to one of my podcasts. I have a podcast
Okay.
free of charge. It's called Anxiety: Are We Facing a Pandemic? And there is always a root cause. There's always a root cause of anxiety. It doesn't just show up randomly. It doesn't show up because for no reason. It's actually trying to point you in a direction. And I used to suffer from it myself. This is why I'm speaking from firsthand, and I tell the story on the podcast. But in a nutshell, what you want to do is to stop resisting those feelings and just
Mm,
understand, first and foremost, that the anxiety in itself is a fight or flight mechanism that your body does to distract you from some sort of a lie, some sort of uh, a rage, something that
mm.
you're angry about, that because you've been holding it in and repressing and not telling the truth and not being real with yourself, the anxiety is created to distract you from that resentment, because having the resentment would be too much of brain noise, too distracting from your day to day. So we repress it, we bury those things. It's the result, your anxiety and panic is the result of you burying these lies and these half truths and these expectations and this resentment that you
Got it.
have towards somebody else or towards yourself that you haven't yet learned to address. That number you have, I'm always a big proponent, get to the root cause, and we definitely talk about that on the Thursday night of the workshop. How do we get to the root cause? And then the
Excellent.
Saturday we clear the root cause. We show you from beginning to
Nice.
end. It's a full day how to clear it by essentially finding out and examining and finding where the should is. Where is
Mm,
the should in my psyche? Who am I shoulding on? He shouldn't have left me. She shouldn't have lied to me. My mother should have been more affectionate. My dad shouldn't have left. These
got
shoulds,
it.
or he shouldn't have died. This was the last time that I did this in a workshop. My husband shouldn't have died. They should have saved him. So this false belief that goes against reality is the result of these panic attacks. Once we dissolve them, the panic attacks and the anxiety are gone instantly. Now, your question was, what happens when I'm having these feelings? How can I kind of immediately do that? Well, to immediately do that, the more you try to run away from it, the more it will come to you. So you have
Yes.
to actually, what I call, sit in the fire. Allow those feelings to happen. Breathe into them, go right into it, and just recognize that these feelings are just a fight or flight mechanism and distracting you from the lie. And what you want to tell yourself is that all you got? Bring it on. Bring
Mm,
on more. So you actually, what you're doing is you're tricking your mind and body into saying, I have control over this. I am stronger than this. This is not taking over me. I am the one that's going to grab the bull by the horns. I'm the one that's going to drive the bus for these symptoms, and I'm the one that's going to take over. So is this all you got? Is this all the anxiety you got? Bring on more. That's nothing. Come on. And sit and breathe into it. And as you do, and you just understand and look over your shoulder, check for tigers. I always say this is a tiger attack. Your body is going into a fight or flight for a tiger attack. Look around and say, there is no tiger. So this is what you can do kind of in the meantime to try to avoid popping pills and masking the problem, so that we
got
can buy you some time and go in and find the root cause. And this is exactly what I'm coming to Montreal to help teach.
it. Amazing. Amazing.
Yeah.
So I'm looking forward to seeing you next Thursday, Thursday, July 9th. People, register this event. You won't want to miss it. And save your Saturday, because once you come see Dr. Nima on Thursday night, you will want to come and see him on Saturday also.
I will be there.
So thanks for making the trip, and thanks for sharing your gifts.
I look forward to it, and thank you for hosting and being such an awesome supporter of this work. And I love to see you grow and develop, and I love to see what you're doing.
Excellent. All right. See you soon.